Hey guys, welcome back to Fulton Street Beats. It's good to see you here again. This is a really cool video. This guitar that I'm about to show you has inspired me a little bit more. I haven't been doing a lot of videos as of late, and you guys know that. Been very busy man and a lot of personal things going on in my life, but this guitar inspired me to bring you this video. This is a really cool video, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys could hit that like button that's right there below before we get started. Maybe give me a subscription, because I like to bring you guys all kinds of guitars, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, let's get down to brass tacks, because there's a lot of you guys out there, well, we like vintage style guitars, right? Most people don't like guitars that are over the top as far as styling goes, because, well, we almost get drawn back into that vintage style guitar. Now, a lot of that's probably psychosomatic. I am guilty of that, of course. But let's face it, nothing really new and innovative has really came out of the guitar industry in a good many years. As a matter of fact, it's almost like it's just crickets, right? Wrong until now, because I have something really cool to show you. And before I get into this guitar, I want you to know that this guitar will be good. And when I say the word beginner, that automatically makes people turn away from a guitar. Don't let that fool you. This is good for a beginner, for reasons I'm going to show you, all the way up to an expert live player. That is right. So let's go over a few things before we get to this guitar. You know, we have the guitar technology, right? We all love Strats, right? And this is old school looking. Strat plays old school, sounds old school, got a nice tone, all of that jazz, right? And a lot of you love guitars like this. But there's nothing really new with it, right? I mean, let's face it, you've had one, you've had two, you've had three, you might as well stuck with a one, because they're really the same. It's all in how you really set it up. Maybe a few different neck profiles, and you can get some different tones using different pickups. But, you know, for the most part, it's all about what you're using for signal chain, right? And that way that guitar makes you feel, right? Am I wrong or am I right? How the guitar makes you feel. You might like the look of a guitar and play it better because you like the look, or at least the psychosomatic says that you like the look of the guitar, which in turn helps you play it better from the psychosis that you're having. And that is a fact. That happens. I'm guilty of it too, right? Now, a lot of you look at these guitars and go, no, that's just, I want a super Strat. And I get it. You want a super Strat. And then we'll go to guitars like this, right? Super Strat, thin neck, Super Strat style guitar, very thin neck, very amazing feeling guitar to play, makes you feel a certain way, feels really good in the hands, very comfortable, a shredder guitar, right? Now that's the opposite end of it, but that's about where it ends, right? There's still no new tech here. You got a tremolo system, double locking, what have you. Okay, cool, a lot of you like that, a lot of you don't. But where can we meet in the middle, but yet gain some ground on some new guitar tech? Well, let me show you. This is the Enya guitar. Now, this is not a wood guitar, and that makes it really cool right there. This has the weight of a normal guitar, but this is a carbon fiber guitar. Now, right then, you guys, well, the price has to be astronomical, but it's not. I don't know how they did it, but they did it well. It's a beautiful guitar. There's all kinds of colors and designs you can get on these things currently. And it is a full carbon fiber guitar. The frets are impeccable. Now, they're not jumbo frets, and that might turn you off, but wait, hear me out. I assure you, if you play this guitar and you're a shredder and you're used to jumbo frets, this guitar is not going to bother you at all, because it is sheer perfection and smooth as silk and as glass to play this. It has an extremely fast neck. Now, we're going to look at the back of this guitar. You're going to notice a little different, right? What a carve coming up into this neck. This guitar reminds me of like a Jackson American cut with a faster neck. That's right. And it is well, for all intents and purposes, a little bit different in design. They didn't steal any Strat designs. It's different. But it has that super Strat feel, right? But it doesn't end there. Here's the thing. You guys, you might think this is gimmicky right here. This is a built-in speaker, but it's not gimmicky. It actually sounds very decent. It's a decent sounding speaker for practice. That's right, you can practice with this guitar as well as plug it in and rip. We just hit the button here. We grab our pick, turn up our volume, and we can do all kinds of tones. All kinds. Now, I assure you, in real life, this guitar sounds better than any little itty-bitty practice amp that most people buy. Very cool sound. Very cool. Now, this is just in the room. I don't have anything cranked up. It's not connected to nothing. Just a cool sounding guitar. It does have split coils also. Of course, all of our positions for all of the pickups and a very, very innovative tremolo system. Now, this may look like your typical Strat-style trem, and it operates like one. It's got a lock-in bar, screw in. You pop the bar in, little Allen head to tighten it up to your specified whatever you like. If you want it to drop instantly, you can do that. If you want it to stay up, you can, and everything in between. Super, super cool. But the really cool thing about this guitar is how stable it is in the intonation on this guitar. And that's because everything on this guitar is carbon fiber. And as you can see, we have a 0 fret up top by the nut. It doesn't get any better. But let's flip this guitar over and check this out. We're going to play this. We're going to plug this in so you guys can get a real representation of what this guitar can do. Now, what's really cool here is this is your standard, it looks like a standard tremolo cavity. Of course, all of this is carbon fiber, but there is a rod that goes into the body here, and you have an adjustment using the adjustment tool, not only for your neck on the other side, now really small tweaks with carbon fiber, right? Because carbon fiber doesn't change in environments. So once you're set, you forget, and that's it. You're going to grab it off the wall. It's going to play good. It's going to be intonated. It's going to sound good. It's going to have the action you left it with, and most of all, it's going to stay in tune. Now, say you're changing your gauge of strings and you have to do a little fine tuning and adjustment. Like a lot of us don't like strings. And speaking of strings, certain strings we don't like, but speaking of strings, this has really high quality strings on it right out of the box. It's packaged well when it comes to, and we'll get to that in a second. But anyhow, back to this. So this, you guys are all familiar with these for truss rods. Well, this has a type of rod in the back, not really a truss rod, but a tremolo rod that is set up just like the truss rod adjustment on this side to adjust the tension of your tremolo. No more screwdrivers. No more tearing up your guitar body trying to get it right. It is just stick it in, turn it gently, and you can set it up to any gauge string that you have, and that is cool. But even better yet, I'm excited. This guitar comes with, you get this little VIP action thing, and you go on their little app, and it's going to teach you how to play if you don't know how to play. Plus, you ready for this, guys? Check this out. This is their pedal. Yeah, this is a Footswitch, or I like to leave it on my desk, and this changes the tones. You're going to love this. This will change the tones. I'm just going to... but it will do it on every level in between because we have tons of adjustment on the guitar also. So we have versatility, a lot of versatility, and you can use this in a live setting also. And you don't buy batteries for it. It's rechargeable. The guitar itself is rechargeable. You get a USB cable with it. And the batteries, well, I've been playing it for a long time. The batteries last a real long time, whatever they're using in the guitar. Now, you don't need a battery to play this guitar live. You simply plug this in like a normal guitar. And how cool is that? This guitar has so many features, I don't even know where to start in versatility. It is crazy, and it is so silky smooth. It plays so good. Guys, I think you need, if you're not real, if you're on the fence about guitars or you're just starting to play and you need to get a guitar, this is the one for you. It's going to stay with you. It's gonna last you. One, it's carbon fiber. It's gonna last you. It's built well, and it's gonna teach you to play at the same time. And yet, the tones that come out of this guitar when it's plugged in to either an amp or your DAW, and by the way, this guitar plugs right by USB right into your DAW if you like. That's right, you can use the tones in the guitar. You can dial this thing in anywhere. There's so many options for this guitar for tones. It is insane. The clean tones are outstanding, and the metal tones literally give me a yes, that's right. This thing is a crazy sounding metal guitar. And what I like about this is I'm currently doing a musical score for a little short film that we're making. And this guitar just replaced all the other guitars that I was using for that score. This guitar is the one. I'll give you a little taste of that. I think that's what we'll demo with, right? So don't get on my case. I'm not going to show you all the tones because we don't have a lot of time for all of the tones. And I'm going to be doing another update video on this very, very soon. So make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure you got the notification bell clicked because you're going to see an update of this guitar in a few weeks. It's an amazing guitar. I can't put it down. It feels good to play. It makes you play faster. It makes you play better. Now, I'm not saying it's going to make you Steve Vai. I'm not. What I'm going to say is it's going to make it easier for you to play, which will, in turn, make it better for you to play. You're going to sound better. The notes are clean. It's properly intonated. It comes proper. You're not fighting with anything. Because I know you guys are going to want to know everything there is to know about this guitar. Of course, you get a book. Sometimes these little manuals take a Philadelphia lawyer to figure them out. I get it. So this is an Inspire by Enya, by the way. Inspire by Enya. And you got the details on the Footswitch. You go in, you have presets and savings for your mixer, everything like that. There's apps that you download that can give you anything. So if you're a digital recorder, this is going to be right up your alley. You have EQs, different amps, all kinds of stuff, different effects for your signal chain that you can use with your DAW, which is really cool. I haven't even got there yet, but everything I've tried so far works flawlessly, and that Footswitch is killer, honestly. And then you have your product specifications. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. Speaker that's in it, it's pretty loud when you turn it up. It's a 15-watt speaker that's in this guitar. Not gimmicky either. It sounds good. You can take this to a camp, around a campfire. Play your electric guitar with electric guitar tones and not sound like dog do, right? And that's pretty cool. Like I said, push-pull. Volume fades in and out nicely. The electronics in this are first rate. There's no doubt about it. And guys, carbon fiber. You all know carbon fiber does not react to the environment like wood does. There's no shifting, there's no swelling, there's no shrinkage. It is stable. So they're a medium round end, high crown fret. Okay, so I'm just going to read you the product specifications so when somebody says, you're wrong, I can get it right out of the book so I can tell you. It's an acoustic carbon fiber body casting. So let's see what the weight is of this guitar real quick while we're right here. 7.45 pounds. 7.45 pounds. Nice, light, so perfect for a beginner and light enough to swing around on stage. That's what's cool. This guitar is a shredding beast or a classical music masterpiece. It does it all. They got some tech in this guitar, and I don't know how they do it at that price. I'm going to leave a link below. I think it's around $500-600. but I'm not sure. I'll put current pricing on the screen here, and I'll leave a link below where you can get this guitar. And there's different ones. Different colors might cost a different amount of money, but check it out. I mean, carbon fiber, guys. You're not paying $2,000-$3,000. You're getting a guitar that is far superior to most guitars on the market for a little bit of money, and that is cool. So that's really cool. The finish on this is a matte lacquer. They call it a matte lacquer. So I don't know. It's a beautiful finish. It's almost like a fade out from black to purple. This is just the one I chose because I thought it was really cool. So that's what I chose. There's a lot of different colors, guys, and these guitars look really, really good in person. Charging power is 24 watts, and this is Bluetooth also. So you have a Bluetooth configuration and it connects wirelessly to your pedal and what have you. So really cool. You don't have any wires running to anything. This pedal works without wires going to it. So you charge them and set it and forget it. It is an Enya AR technology vibration-free speaker with a max power output of 15 watts. So now we're going to talk about pickup positions. Of course, all the way down is going to be your bridge. One up is going to be your bridge and your middle. And then this position up from that is going to be just the middle. And then one up from that is going to be these two. And the next one up is just the neck. So there's your positioning. Gives you all of this in the manual in case you're wondering. So very cool. By the way, it does have a headphone jack. You can plug a headphone directly into this guitar and jam in headphones with nothing else, and you can get heavy tones. You can get your crunch. You can get some gain, whatever you need there. This will connect to your phone as well as a mixer, interface, and cell phone. So that's pretty cool. Of course, it goes to your amp and regular effects pedals also. Then you have the Enya Music app. And there's a lot of presets on here, a lot of things that you're simply going to scan a code, takes you to the app if you want to use it, anything like that. So what do you think about this guitar? Me and a lot of you guys are going to go, hey, what's the thickness of that neck? I know you like a book. What is the thickness? I can't say I blame you. What is the thickness of that neck? Let's go with the 12th here, and we're going to give you a thickness of the neck at the 12th, if I can handle this thing here. I'm going to bend over the string, and we're going to see this thing at the 12th. At the 12th, I am showing at the 12th, 21 millimeters. 21 millimeters at the 12th. And if we go up to the first fret, I'm at 19.4 at the first fret. It's a fast neck. This neck is a lightning fast. Fastest neck I've ever played. Ever. I mean, you take wood and you sand it down, it's pretty fast. This carbon fiber is slick. It's slick. All right, let's play it. Enough jibber jab. Make sure you hit that like button below. Let me know what you think of this guitar, guys, because it is really cool. And links to this guitar will be below. Grab one before the prices go up. You're not going to regret it. It's not gimmicky. It's not childish. This is a killer guitar that would look absolutely fantastic on stage. Look at this. Look at this headstock. Look at the finish. Okay? Look at this finish. It's absolutely stunning. It's got a nice sheen to it, but it's not glossy. And look at that cut of that neck. The comfort. It's so natural. It's natural. You can hit every single fret without trying. It is cool. And it's stable. The tuning is so stable. And I mentioned intonation, right? All right, I'm talking too much. All right, guys, hit that like button, share, subscribe, and let's listen to this thing. Peace out. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.